and welcome to the Gameshow Gameshow! Let me get my contestants out here. They're from Kansas City and Dallas. They enjoy guns and gardening. And we'll get this up for Tex and let's go! From Chicago and Romeoville, they enjoy biking, yoga, and other things that I cannot read. Give it up for Mama Mia, Pastia, and Dada! From Chicago, they enjoy work, tennis, books, work, and reading. Give it up to Showtime and Alderman!
That's 500%!
The text of this card is so fake I can't read it. I'm assuming they're from Chicago, and I'm just going to say they like ballet. Let's give it up for Rafrita and El Guapo! From Chicago, they enjoy collecting bow ties, crafts, and travel. Give it up for Peppermint Patty and Bow Tie Joe! All the way from Innsdale, they enjoy skiing and taking the bus home. Give it up for Johnny Miami and Paul Star.
Clap it up, John.
From the winner's circle, all it says here is all I do is win. Give it up for Nothing to Prove and coming in from Chicago, they enjoy reading, researching, running, eating, and sleeping. Give it up for Irish Fan and Will From Manitoba, Canada, they enjoy hula hooping, knitting, curling, and spelunking. This is Team 9. Let me see Team 9A and Big!
Where's that?
And from Chicago and Geneva, they enjoy golf, hiking, golf, and that's a skill. It's no sketching. Peter Guy and Shanley King. Everybody, I want you to put your hands together and give a big game show welcome to the illustrious Mr. Neil Pinklebottom! Put it out! Bring it in, and give it up!
Welcome to the Game Show, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on our Game Show! I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom.
And I'm your co-host, Louis Fairbanks.
Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring teams will take home prizes, and today's number 1 team will be crowned the Game Show Kings or Queens! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's send your teammates out to get their seats. Let's make sure.
You gotta be quick.
I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be quick.
All right, and here we go. And I'm coming over to you, beer guy. You put on a stylish show. You're right here. We've got 6 categories on the board. They are TV hangouts. Show us your match this pose, aka Disney movies and Chicago landmarks. And I'll ask you, beer guy, to pick a category and point value.
Show us yours. 1.
All right, in this category, show us your. You will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do that thing, then put your paddle out for 1 point. Please show us your whip and nay-nay. And that was Lil Breezy. Come on out. Actually, we'll also take out Land Shark. You can both do it.
All right.
Put that paddle down. Do it for your audience. They're over here. While Lil Breezy
he actually did the dance, Landshark was spirited enough that he will still receive the point.
But that gives me no one that I can choose of you two. So I'm going to come to you, Pepper and Patty, and give you control of the board.
Chicago landmarks.
How many points?
2.
All right, for 2 points, it's Chicago landmarks. It goes by Willis now. Chicago. This skyscraper, I don't see anyone's paddles out of there. This skyscraper will always be. Oh, and it was here. It's here, guys.
Sears Tower.
Is it the Sears Tower? Yeah! Remember, I mean, you might have, I don't know if you put your paddles out, but remember that you have to wait until I'm finished speaking or I won't see them. So,
I do know that you did that. Do it again and I might take points away.
All right, that's how it goes. Beer guy, you've got control.
Chicago landmarks 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's Chicago landmarks. Please sit. What is the name of the fountain featured in the title sequence of Married with Children? All right, and it's coming over here to
Buckingham Fountain.
Is it Buckingham Fountain? Thank you, Dazzle. Dazzle, you got yourself some points and control of the board.
Disney movies for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's Disney movies. Apparently, is there some contention with the... Okay, who is the youngest Disney princess? And that is All-Star.
Is it Ariel?
Is it Ariel? Not Ariel at all. Who is the youngest? Lil Breezy.
Moana?
Is it Moana? She's the shortest, but no. Who is the youngest? Okay, that's our last shot.
Cinderella.
Is it Cinderella? Not at all. Jesse Fairbanks, what's that answer?
Our youngest Disney princess is Snow White.
Snow White. Snow White is 12 years old, everyone. Who knew? Just saying, it's true. Team 9B, I'm going to give you control of the board.
Let me have TV Hangouts for 2.
All right, for 2 points, it's TV Hangouts. Which popular sitcom based in New York City featured a cafe called Central Perk? All right, thanks for putting it out there eventually. Landshark?
Friends.
Is it Friends? There's your 2 points. And you get control.
Show us your for 5.
All right, for 5 points, please show us your worm. Show us that breakdance move called the worm. Okay, fine. Oh, sorry. We'll try to get your worm.
We just got it.
Show us your. Put it down.
I will let her do it.
Less the worm and more the North Atlantic sea slug.
You know what? We're still giving you credit, like you said. So, you get control of the board.
Okay, match this pose for 3.
All right, in this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose that's in the photograph, let's put your paddle out. For 3 points, please match this pose. And that is Hellraiser. Come on out. Hellraiser and Polestar. Let's get you both out. Walk like an Egyptian. Nicely done. All right, and it is now time for me to call. I'm calling Team 9B. Come forward, right here, and you're gonna spin the wheel of fortune cookies. Spin this wheel right now, and let's chant together. No whammies, 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 and that is teal or not teal. Stand in the center, please. Teal or not teal. So, Team 9B, you might have noticed we have 4 briefcases over there. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel. That's not teal, everyone. And then I'm going to ask you to pick 2 of them and bring them right here, but not before I ask your friends and studio audience to help you make that choice. Teal! Steel! Teal! Steel! Teal! Teal!
Teal. Definitely teal.
She's got 2 to pick. She's got 2 to pick. All right, Team 9B, are you content with your choices?
Yes.
All right, great. What we did not mention is that inside of these briefcases is a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5 that we will add to your score. And Jesse Fairbanks is here to show you the 2 that you did not pick.
1. 0.
1, 2, or 5.
So we know that Team 9B has a 0 and a 5. Help her make that choice. The last one! Team 9B, we just got a call from the bank. You could walk away with 3 points, or you could open up that briefcase and take what's inside. Open it! Open it! 0. All right, everyone, get your paddles ready because you not only got 5 points for that briefcase, but also for spinning the wheel, you got 3, so that was a total of 8 points. And you know, go time. I haven't seen you in a while, so I thought I'd give you control of the board.
AKA for 5.
All right, in this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can name another identity for this character or person, then you'll get the points. Who is Marshall Mathers? No breathing.
Eminem.
Is that Eminem? All right, that's 5 points to you. Control the board.
All right, let's go AKA for 4.
All right, for 4 points, who is Norma Jean Baker? All right, that's go time.
Marilyn Monroe.
Is that Marilyn Monroe? There it is. Nicely done. Go time, you've got control of the board.
Time. There you go. Go TV Hangout for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's TV Hangouts. Set in Sunnydale, California, this show often visited a teen nightclub called the Bronx. Yeah, don't share. Oh, and that is
The most unlikely.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Is that Beverly Hills 90210?
That took place in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, that's in Beverly Hills. That's definitely set. All right, Land Shark.
Saved by the Bell?
Is it Saved by the Bell? It is not Saved by the Bell. I'll let you know, there are a lot of monstrous fights, lots of romance and comedy on this very action-packed show at this club called the Bronze. All right, and that's Team 9B. That was Michelle. She literally just said points away. Take away the points. What's the answer, Jesse?
We're looking for Buffy the Vampire.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Spear Guy. I haven't seen
Frida, it was a good show.
It was a great show. It's one of the best shows. Beer Guy, you've got control of the board.
Chicago Landmarks 5.
For 5 points, it's Chicago Landmarks. In what year was Millennium Park opened? And that was...
I'm hoping 2000.
Was it 2000? That's what it's called. This is what we call a level 5 question. It's very hard, okay? So, in what year was Millennium Park opened? Ah, there we go.
2009.
Was it 2009? Has the park only been around for 9 years?
No.
Okay, all right. Let's try that one last time. In what year was, I don't see any panels yet. In what year was Millennium Park opened? And that was, Beer Guy.
2007.
Was it 2007? Ooh, Jesse, what year was it?
After a 4-year construction delay, it opened in 2004.
2004. It is now time for me to call forward Land Shark. No flabbies! No flabbies! No flabbies! No flabbies! And that is Spin It to Win It. Go ahead and take your spot, Land Shark. Everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points right now, but not before I ask Land Shark a potentially embarrassing question. Land Shark, of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue? Blue. Everyone turn around and look inside of your blue drawers. Get your cameras out, everyone, because they're going to make spectacles of themselves. Get your cameras out. I mean, literally, they're going to put glasses on. Everyone, don't start yet. Don't start yet, but I think you know your job. Your job is going to be to get that ball in that basket using only the movements of your heads. You may not use your hands except to keep the glasses affixed to your heads. If that ball is in the basket at the end of 30 seconds, you're going to get 5 points. Come on, 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go! Cheer them on. Cheer them on. Little Breezy got 5 points. Everyone else is getting high fives. High five, high five. These 4, boom, 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 boom. And Peppermint Patty, you get it in. Let's give it up for our players, everyone. All right, we've got, go ahead and put those glasses back in those drawers. We've got time for one more round of trivia questions before we switch gears. And so get your paddles ready.
I think that's the accuracy.
Yeah, here we are. So I'm coming back to you, Peppermint Patty, because I always feel like calling you sir. Because Marcy and Peppermint Patty had that relationship. So it's the cartoon reference. Everyone's seen the comic strip, right? Yeah. All right. It's not because of anything other than the cartoon. Okay. So you've got control of the board.
Chicago landmarks for 4.
Thank you, sir. Until 2016, Wrigley Field suffered from what curse? And that was your guy. Is it the curse of the goat? Yeah. It is the curse of the goat! All right, you got control.
TV Hangouts for 4.
For 4 points, it's TV Hangouts. Which Albuquerque-based thriller series featured a fried chicken restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos? And that was Hellraiser.
Breaking Bad.
Is it Breaking Bad?
Best show ever.
Yes, it's a great show. I'm more of a fan of Better Call Saul, to be honest. But
Are you? Okay, wow.
I mean, you can be as wrong as you like me. It's fine.
I'm not. All right. So Hellraiser, you've got control of the board. I love both shows.
Match this pose for 4.
All right, for 4 points, can you match this pose? And that was Land Shark and Lil Breezy. Come on out. Cheer them on, everyone. Let's give it an oh. Face your audience, Lil Breezy.
Yeah.
Yeah! They're both getting the 4 points, and I'm coming over to Polkstar. It's been a little while. So hello, you've got control.
Hello. How about match this pose 5?
For 5 points, can you match this pose? And that was Land Shark, who's here to show you.
Yeah, here we go.
A herky. He's got a herky.
Make sure you don't stand under the disco ball.
Yes, please watch your head. Please watch it. Show your audience. Ready? Okay.
That was actually almost flawless. I'm legitimately impressed.
Thank you. You try it then. All right, Land Shark.
I wouldn't put out my paddle.
You've got control.
Let's go with show us your for 4.
All right, for 4 points, show us your silly human trick. All right, clearly, Hellraiser, tell us what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna stick my tongue out and touch my nose.
Let's see that. It tastes like nose. You've got those points and control of the board.
TV Hangouts for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's TV Hangouts. This show, featuring a fast-talking mother and daughter duo, often had them visiting Luke's diner. And it is Polkstar.
Gilmore Girls.
Is that Gilmore Girls? It is Gilmore Girls. Nicely done. And it is now time for me to call Peppermint Patty to spin the wheel. Come on up. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And this is Whose Dime Is It Anyway? Here you go, Peppermint Patty. You stand right here. And I would like you to pick from the contestants on the stage two contestants that you trust with your life. And
Or that you at least trust to babysit your cat for a weekend.
and if you want to get your cameras out, this is a great opportunity. So.
Jim.
And who else? You need one more?
Greg.
Great. All right. Great. So, beer guy, I'm going to ask you to stand right here. Go time right behind Peppermint Patty. You can put your paddle. Have someone hold your paddle. This is a game that we call. You might want to stand closer to see this. Whose dime is it anyway? It starts with this. Peppermint Patty. You're going to take one of these very clean, never before used tongue depressors and make a diving board out of your mouth with it, please. And arms akimbo like Peter Pan. Now go time. You're going to take this eye mask, put it on yourself, and then stick your hands through the holes that Peppermint Patty has created.
All right, here goes nothing. why
Like I said, you
go
can come
time,
closer.
right?
She signed a waiver, right?
Go time.
More importantly, you signed it. All right, go time. Captain Patty, you know your roles. Beer Guy, you are the leader of this group. You've got the job of helping them get as many of the correct dimes on that stick as possible. These are the hands, that's a stick, and you're the mouth. You don't get to touch anything. You get to use your mouth and your words to help them get the right dimes. Here's what's going on. See these silver dimes? Each of those is worth a point if it's on that stick at the end of 30 seconds. The pink dime is worth, you can direct them after I give them direct. The pink dimes are worth 3 points each, and this blue dime, if that blue dime is on the stick at the end of 30 seconds, no one's getting any points. Do we understand what's going on?
Sure.
30 seconds, you don't touch it. You don't touch it. Take 3 points away from him. You got it. All right. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready. Don't touch anything. Not them, not the sticks, not the dime, not the table. Ready, set, go!
This way, Greg, towards me. There you go. A little bit back towards you. Yeah, that's a good one. Put it on the stick.
Woo!
Nicely done. Your other hand. Use your other hand. See over to your left. There you go. Good one. Yeah. Other hand. He's got a no, wait. No. Towards me more. There you go. Don't laugh.
And 10 seconds left.
Don't laugh. Woo! The middle of the thing. There you go.
5.
No, that's
4. 3. 2. 1.
Knock him off.
They ended up with the blue dime on the stick. They get no points. Let's give it up for our team! I heard you saying, not that one at the end. Much like, I'm not going to finish the sentence I was about to say. All right, everyone, go ahead and put your paddles away. You will not need them. We'll be switching in just a little bit for you who are waiting out there. But right now, you're a family, and you're a family, and this is the Trivia Feud! Walk forward, Hellraiser and Dazzle, right here.
All right.
Hellraiser and Dazzle, please, right here. Shake hands, face each other, put your hands behind your back. In just a moment, Louis Fairbanks will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on this board, please ring this bell without breaking my hand. If the answer is on the board, we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense, Hellraiser and Dazzle? All right, Louis Fairbanks.
If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her car.
Her car! There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go this way. So, Lil Breezy, I'm not sure if you played with as many Barbies as I did, but
Nobody has.
no one has. You're right. But Lil Breezy, what do you think Barbie would get rid of for money?
Her dream house.
Her dream house! There it is! There it is. Nicely done. Team 9B, it's tough times at Mattel. So tell us. No help from the audience, please.
What about an outfit?
An outfit! How about all of the outfits? And so here's what we're going to say. Please, no help from the audience. Please don't chat about it here because they can hear you. This is all on them to know, okay? Great. Beer Guy, no help from your teammates either. Beer Guy, we've got 3 answers on the board. Tell me what you're thinking.
I was going to say Ken.
Ken! Yeah! It's a cultural reference. We didn't need you to tell us. Polkstar, we've got 2 answers on the board. Maybe we can take this home. We'll see.
What's the last one?
It's 6.
No. Her dream house. Is that
House.
House.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to crush your dreams like that.
Yeah. What could she get rid of? Her shoes. Does that count?
Her shoes!
Yeah.
All right. You got a high five? All right. Hellraiser, we're coming back to you.
Yep.
We've got 1 answer left. No strikes. So if you don't get it, maybe Lil Breezy can pick it up.
Okay. Her dog.
Her dog!
You monster.
Oh! All right. That's your first strike. Lil Breezy got another chance, but if you don't get it, maybe Team 9B will get it.
Her accessories, like
Can you be more specific?
Her purses.
Her purses! All right, Team 9B.
Oh, I know.
Team 9B, this is you for the sweep, right? You can get these points, but if you get this wrong, the other team gets 10 seconds to confer and a chance to steal the points.
Okay. Different kind of accessory. What about jewelry?
Jewelry! Yeah! 10 points! And let's call forward Dazzle to spin the wheel for you. No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! And this is Dancing with the Contestants. Dazzle, stand right here. You're gonna dazzle us right now. After you pick a partner, pick a partner from any one of the contestants.
Beer guy.
I'll go with Mike.
All right.
All right, there we go. Razor and Dazzle, please stand by the monitor. Face me. You're going to have face me. I know I'm just like a television. That's all right. I'm on your television every night. All right, everyone. Hellraiser and Dazzle will have the job of dancing toward me and back in 15 seconds. But here's the deal. This is not just any dance. This is a tango! Now, we do not care if it is a technically accurate tango, but we do care that you are cheek to cheek. If you can do that both ways, you'll get 5 points each. Ready, set, go! Everyone, we've got another round of Trivia Feud. Let's bring up Go Time and Team 9B. Shake hands, face each other. Put your hands behind your back. Let's go, Go Time. Fairbanks. Hands behind your back.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Dogs.
Dogs!
Where's my mouse? There it is. Boom.
There it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good job.
Thank you so much. We'll send it back to you. All right, Peppermint Patty. Peppermint Patty, you have the face that's so familiar. It looks like you've been in a lot of movies. So tell me, what would be chasing you if you were in a movie?
A policeman.
A policeman! Woo! It's happened to me, everyone. Don't judge. Okay, don't judge.
I'm a little nervous with how forthright with the answer you
Don't
were.
judge. I'm just saying. Okay, nicely done. All right, Land Shark. We've got 3 answers on the board. You've got a DVD collection, I'm sure.
Helicopters.
Helicopters! Ooh, those are usually accompanied by cops of some kind. Dazzle.
Cars.
Cars! Yeah!
Good answer.
Sometimes the cars don't have any people in them. It happens. La Frita, we've got 2 answers on the board.
Zombies.
Zombies!
Good answer.
Yeah, that's a monster.
Yeah! Go time! We're coming back to you. We're coming back to you.
That'd be monsters.
Oh, please don't chat about it.
Johanna Black. Lifeline.
You have 3 seconds left. That's your lifeline.
People.
Please be more specific.
Your wife.
Your wife!
I believe that is categorized under monsters.
But he loves it, everyone. All right, Peppermint Patty, we've got 1 chance left. You could take this home for your team, or you could give them a chance to steal those points. They won the last one, so hopefully you can take this home for your team.
Dogs. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good answer.
She saw it. She realized it was there already.
Next guy.
3 seconds.
People.
Something more specific than people.
A robber.
A robber!
Bad guy.
That's definitely a bad guy, I would say.
Yes! Well, let's have Robert as Robin Hood. Let's give it up for your teammates! Woo! And let's do this. Leave your powers here, and let's have our contestants here switch and have your partners come up.
Good job, Dazzle.
Good job.
All right. Let's go next.
Excellent job.
Welcome, Tex.
I'll give you 1 minute.
Howdy. All right. We almost got everyone. It's nothing to prove.
They're not here yet, they're just calling.
All right, so now it's time to bring in our new contestants, Bowtie Johnny, and where's your name? Shanty Cakes, come on up. Bowtie, I literally asked for you.
With the power.
No, you don't need that.
He hasn't been watching.
Got it. Come right here. Bowtie Johnny and Shanty Cakes, shake hands, put your hands behind your back. As I mentioned to your teammates, Jesse will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on the board, you can ring the bell. Don't break my hand. Thanks. All right, Jesse?
Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
A dog! There it is! Thank you so much, Bowtie Johnny. We're going to play on this side. And Johnny Miami, what a stylish man you are. What a stylish man. You know, that's why we recognize animals, because they're so stylish. So tell me what animal-styled nose you would recognize.
Like maybe something furry?
Well, that's true.
Like an elephant?
An elephant!
Not furry, but all right.
There's hair all over this. There's hair all over it. They're hairy. All right.
Yeah, that's
nothing
kind
to
of a
prove.
defining quality.
Nothing to prove. We've got 4 answers on the board. Please name a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers.
A toucan.
A toucan!
Really more of a beak situation.
Ooh, yeah. Birds have beaks and bills. No birds have noses. Irish man.
Nothing to prove.
A pig.
Nothing to
A pig! You got 3 answers on the board.
A monkey.
A monkey! You know, many different kinds of monkeys. I'm not sure when I see one, unfortunately. Chanty Cake.
A horse.
A horse! Of course. Of course. All right, Johnny Miami. We've got, I didn't mention this. We've got 2 strikes already. So if you get this right, then we'll take it over to nothing to prove. If you get this wrong, the other team gets to confer and a chance to seal these points.
Anteater.
An anteater! All right, nothing to prove. Get the chance to take it home, and you do have nothing to prove. So let us know. This is the human drama that makes us watch games.
A walrus.
A walrus! Oh, take your 10 seconds. Everyone. Take your 10 seconds.
Is an aardvark the same as a
Pretty much.
as an anteater?
All right, we got one.
All right, and Mamma Mia Facia, what's the answer?
Giraffe.
A giraffe!
Unfortunately, more of a neck situation of the
What's that? You're getting the point!
For those of you wondering, that final answer was cats.
A cat! They nuzzle up against you. All right, everyone, it is time for me to bring over Bowtie Joel to spin the wheel of fortune. No whammies. And this is Stinko! Stand right here, Bowtie Joe. You're going to play one of our favorite games. This is a game that I like to call Stinko!
Do not say what it reminds you of, or else copywriters will strike us down.
All right, Bowtie Joe, here's what's happening. Wow,
Nice.
I love the plaid. I didn't notice the plaid in your pants. All right, Bowtie Joe, you're gonna drop a puck down, and wherever it lands, you're gonna get that number of points. But Bowtie Joe, I will give you a chance to potentially double that score. Please listen. If you can identify the smell of the scratch and sniff sticker on that puck. Smell it. They don't really smell at all. But if you can identify that smell, you will get double the score. So pick left or right. Right, left, 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 right, 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 left, left, left.
Oh, you just...
In the briefcase.
In the briefcase. Yeah, yeah.
All right, Thank you, Bowtie Joe. This Bowtie Joe has picked this briefcase. Bowtie Joe, this is a sweet-smelling food item that starts with the letter C. Go ahead and scratch and sniff that if you like. You might find something like this in a sundae or a candy bar.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. But I did give you clues. I hope you were listening. Starts with the letter C. You might find some in a
No more clues.
sundae or a chocolate. Is it chocolate?
It is chocolate.
Yeah! Drop that down for your audience to see. You can move this way.
Yeah, like that.
Let's give it up for Bowtie Joe! Alright, we're about to do our final round of the trivia feud, and let us bring forward Tex and Johnny Miami. Man, I feel like this is a face-off right here. I feel like I haven't seen something so stylish since I left West Hollywood 10 years ago. Johnny Miami, Tex, please put your hands behind your back. And Jesse, when you're ready.
Name something parents tell their children not to waste.
Food. Food! That is our number one answer. Thank you so much, Johnny Miami. Thank you, Tex. And we're going to continue. Now, nothing to prove. I don't know if you had parents. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But if you did, I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. But if you did, what would they have told you not to waste?
Money.
Money!
Yeah.
Irish fan, you do it. What would, if you ever had kids, what would you tell them not to waste?
Water?
Water! It's okay. Team 9. Time! There it is! There it is. Thanks. You can get this one later. Okay. Chancy Cakes, we've got 2 answers on the board. No strikes yet. Could you be the first? I don't know. We'll find out. Look, please, in the nose. 3 seconds left.
3, 2, 1.
Show us your answer.
Hands.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Johnny Miami, that was your first strike. And again, please don't chat about it. Johnny Miami.
3, 2, 1.
You're not the timer.
Their precious youth.
You're youth! What do you say? What do you say? Okay.
It's good though.
Nothing to prove. This is the last chance for your team. If you get it right, you know what's happening. You get to, maybe Irish fan can take it home. Otherwise, they get the chance to steal.
Toothpaste.
Don't wait, toothpaste!
It's a lot of toothbrushing.
All right, take your 10 seconds. If they get one of the 2 remaining answers, they're going to get the points. If not, they will get the points. Please be quiet.
Oh, that was mine.
No.
All right, let's take a look. Alderman, I voted for you, so so tell me.
How much you pay you for that?
Electricity.
Electricity! Good answer! And let us see that remaining answer.
The final answer was don't waste your life.
Don't waste your life. Don't waste your life.
That's kind of what he said.
No, because when you're older, that's when your life really starts. All right, everyone, it is time for me to bring forward Chanty Cakes. Time for you to spin the wheel. And we're switching gears, Jesse. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is Snatch Phrase. Go ahead and stand in front of Irish fan. And then from this side of the room, I would like for you to pick an opponent from this side of the room. All right, so here's what's going on. Mamma Mia, Facia, and Chanty Cakes, you are now the temporary captains of your team. You got the job of getting your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. You can do or say anything that you like except for the words you're trying to get them to guess. So if it was a fire truck, you could say that it was a red emergency vehicle, or that it goes woo, 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 but you can't say fire truck or fire truck. For every word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team will take home a point. Ready, set, go!
Scared. Scared.
Ceiling. Fan.
Vacuum. Watering hose.
Jump. Pogo stick.
Mowing the lawn. Landscaper.
One more.
Go to the next one.
Watering
sprinkler.
garden.
Sprinkler.
Nice. Hose. Watering garden. Scrabble.
10 seconds left.
Garden hose.
West. Leopard print.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mamma Mia Facina, what words and phrases did your teammates guess?
Cell phone, sunburn, pogo stick, and ceiling fan.
4 points for this team! Alright, let's give it up to this team. What words and phrases did your teammates guess?
Well, you see.
What had happened? One.
Well, sequins.
Yeah.
I said hose.
Alright, we'll give it to them.
Water
3 points for this team! Let's give it up for this team! Alright, everyone get your paddles ready because we've got time for another round of questions. And I'm coming to you, El Guapo, because, you know, you're the most guapo person on this, wearing that name tag specifically. We've got 6 categories on the board. There's Sing That Verse, Bird Brains, Impressions, Super Challenges, Good Show, Old Sport, and Get Lit. And El Guapo, I'll ask you to make that choice.
Good show, old sport for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's Good Show, Old Sport. Who was at bat for the Mudville 9? All right, and that was Tex.
Casey.
Is it Casey? It is the mighty Casey, one of the most famous poems of American literature.
He has.
All right, oh, I meant to give you a choice there. Tex.
Bird brains for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's Bird Brains. What's Woody Woodpecker's famous laugh? All right, and that one is Johnny. That was the version that has had the most sincere effect on me. That was definitely exactly the way I feel about Woody Woodpecker. So, you've got control.
Impressions.
How many?
5.
All right, for 5 points, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can do an impression of them, then put your paddle out for 5 points. Let us see an impression of Mariah Carey. I'm coming to you, nothing to prove.
Oh, snake, can you see?
Nothing to prove. All right, you got control.
Sing That Verse for 3.
All right, in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the rest of the verse, the words I haven't read out, then, and only then, you will get these points. Let's sing that verse for, you said 3? When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. And that is El Guapo. That's not what she said.
What?
Yes. I got it.
I forgot.
All right, it's Irish band.
Yep. Hit me, baby, one
That's
more
right.
time.
All right, we got it. You got control.
Impressions for 4.
All right, for 4 points, let us see an impression of SpongeBob SquarePants. And that is definitely nothing to prove.
F is for friends who do things together. U is for you and me. N is for anything.
Jesse, you get dispensation here.
Wow. What?
You get dispensation if you want to give any extra points.
No.
Okay. Team 9A, let's get you to spin the wheel. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and that is the Tear Tractor! Stand right here, Team 9A. So, Team 9A is running into our most terrifying event, and that is...
Tear Tractor.
Tear tractor!
Alright, Team 9A, you may have seen a tractor, but you've never seen a tier tractor. So I'd like you to take a peek in here and tell us what you see.
Don't look it right in the eye.
Jelly beans! Alright, Team 9A, here's what's going on. You will get 5 points if you can eat one of these jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. It's a very simple task. It's very simple, yes? Yeah. Alright, but here's the catch, everyone. One of these jelly beans is delicious, and the other jelly bean is definitely not in any way delicious. In fact, I will let you know that the first jelly bean could be coconut. Coconut, you know, I love it. And then the other one is spoiled milk. For 5 points, eat a jelly bean. Cheer on, everyone!
Coconut. Coconut.
Spoiled milk! Spoiled milk! Spoiled milk! He doesn't look happy.
It's spoiled milk! 5 points for Team 9A. Let's give it up! If you're her teammate, make sure you give her a lot of Everyone, we're at 8 minutes left, so let's keep going. I'm going to come over to you, Alderman. I voted for you. I still voted for you. So you got.
You were smarter than that, but that's okay.
Well, you were the only candidate.
Yeah,
So
okay.
all right, you got
Okay, all right, get lit.
for how many points?
5.
All right, for 5 points, it's time to get lit. The movie Clueless was inspired by the novel Emma by this British author, and that is nothing to prove.
Jane Austen.
Is that Jane Austen? Yes, there we go.
Nice.
And what we find out is that lit stands for literature. All right, nothing to prove. You've got control.
Sing that verse for 5.
All right, for 5 points, let's see these lyrics. I'm not throwing away my shot. You know, I'm not throwing away my shot. All right, and this is nothing to prove again.
You know I'm just like my country. I'm young, thirsty, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Nicely done. Wow, wow. You know, or AO sometimes he says, so nicely done. Nothing to prove. You got yourself 5 points and control.
Sing that verse for 4.
All right, we like a category. Shake it up, baby, now. Ooh. Miami.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout. Pop, 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 pop. Come on, work it on out.
Work it out. You know you look so good.
I love that he looks like he's molding clay or something. All right, Johnny Miami, nicely done. You've got control. How many points, please?
You should be able to win.
5.
There is, that's not available. You chose that earlier. All right, for 3 points, let us see an impression of Kanye West.
Oh, man.
Sounds like, oh. All right, it's worth 3 points, so Johnny Miami.
Hey, I'm Kanye West. I'm a star, yo.
He interrupts like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's definitely a fact.
Do it.
Well, let me interrupt him when he's talking.
Give me the points. All right, last chance.
Oh, President Trump, I love you.
You know, he has been saying that a lot.
He has been actually saying that.
Well done, Tex.
Tex, we've got time for one more question right now.
Good show, old sport for 5.
For 5 points, it's Good Show Old Sport. What is the title of the rap performed by the Chicago Bears in 1985? All right, El Guapo.
Super Bowl shuffle.
Is that the Super Bowl Shuffle? It is the Super Bowl Shuffle. And let's get, ooh, all right, we've got some ties up here, but it's time for Alderman to come up and spin the wheel of fortune cookies. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, and this is a scavenger hunt. Go ahead and take your spot, Alderman. Everyone here is going to get a chance to earn some points because I'm putting you all on a scavenger hunt. And here's what's going on. You will not need to move from your spot. All you need to do is use your eyes. And at the end of 30 seconds, if you can identify where the object is I've asked you to look for, then you will get 5 points. Here's a clue. It's not inside of the drawers. It's not behind the curtains or the abyss behind those curtains. So Please don't look there. It's also not in the audience where they are, so don't look there. And don't move. If you move, I will put you back where you are. Do you get it?
All right.
Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. You will need to find the object listed on top of your drawer. Ready, set, go! And if you find it, you can just stand there and raise your hand. All people raise their hands.
10 seconds left.
I know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's time! Alright, Tex, I know you're out on the range. Sometimes the only meat you can eat is what you're looking for. What was that?
A fish?
You were looking for a fish.
Yeah,
Did you not find
I don't know what fish
not
looks
right
like.
behind you? It's hanging on that line right there. So sorry, Tex.
I don't eat
Let's
fish.
give it up for Tex. On the Sophia, what were you looking for?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. But your gnome is right there. Let's give it up for Mama Sophia. Mama Mia Sophia. Almond.
Fortune cookie.
Did you find the fortune
No, I
cookie?
didn't find the
It's
fortune
on the
cookie.
wheel of fortune cookie, which I have named every time I've asked someone to come over.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
El Guapo.
Red kiss.
Did you find a red kiss?
Where?
Right over there on Bowtie, above Bowtie Joe's head. Nicely done, El Guapo. You got 5 points. How about you?
Disco ball.
Did you find a disco ball? There's your disco ball! Gimme! Gimme! What were you looking for?
Pink flamingo.
Did you find a pink flamingo?
Nope.
Not
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
right there. It's
What? Right
right there.
there?
Right there.
You're from Miami. You should recognize the flamingo. Or as we call them, mingos. All right. Everyone, nothing to prove. What were you looking for?
A rubber ducky.
Did you find one?
There's the one.
Rubber ducky, you're the one who's going to get those 5 points. Nicely done. Irishman.
A baseball glove.
Did you find a baseball glove?
Bring it over.
5 points for Irishman. Nicely done.
The cheese grater.
There's the cheese grater. That explains on the shoulder. 5 points for you. And finally, Chanty.
Baseball.
Did you find a baseball?
I did.
Right there by the monitor. 5 points. Let's beat up your players. And let's get your paddles ready because we're in lightning round. We've got 2 minutes left. And I'll pick the categories and point values, and also every single question is worth double points. Let's go to bird brains for 2. What's the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? And that is Team 9A. Is it Hedwig? It is Hedwig. Nicely done. You got yourself 4 points. Let's take a look at Get Lit for 2. A 3D movie was based on this Jazz Age novel written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. All right, and it comes to Johnny.
Great Gatsby.
Is that The Great Gatsby?
Yes.
4 points for you, Johnny Miami. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to Sing That Verse for 2. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? And that was El Guapo.
Guacamole, guacamole.
Walking away. Walking away.
So wrong. Ooh.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me.
You got yourself 4 points. Let's go to Bird Brains for 3. Let's do it. Dick Grayson is just one person who held the mantle of this avian-themed sidekick. All right, and that's Tex.
Robin.
Is that Robin? Nicely done. Well done, Tex. 6 points for you. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 3. There we go. Which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"? Can't see me. All right, El Guapo.
The Rock.
Is it The Rock? That is not The Rock. All right, let's get past this. What's that answer?
John Cena.
John Cena, everyone. Let's go to Get Lit for 4. This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and that was Aldrin.
James Bond.
Is that James Bond? Nicely done. You got yourself 8 points. And Bird Brains for 5. Bird Brains for 5. Boom. Carol Spinney has played this large fowl from a seedy neighborhood since the first episode of a popular PBS children's show. All right, and it was clearly Tex.
Big Bird.
Is that Big Bird? It's Big Bird! let's bring all our contestants up here. Join your teammates up here. Put your paddles away because we've got time for one final challenge. Well, that's challenge number 2.
From behind.
Did our points get up there?
Yeah.
We've got the final challenge, the netball pass.
Oh no.
Put your paddles away. Everyone, here's what's going on, y'all. Here at the Game Show, we have these specially designed neck balls. They're designed to only go between your chin and your chest and nowhere else, okay? So don't insert this yet, Land Shark. All right, don't insert this yet, Paul Star. Here's what's going on. Land Shark, in just a moment, we're going to put you on a race. This is one team, this is the other team. You're going to pass that from neck to neck to neck to neck until we get to Peppermint Patty, until we get to Beer Guy over here. And then Peppermint Patty and Beer Guy, when you get those balls, you're going to do a 360-degree turn. And then send that ball all the way back until we reach Paul Star and Land Shark. And then when you get those balls back, Land Shark and Paul Star, you've got to find me wherever I'm standing with this basket. Keep that ball in your neck, and the first team to get the ball in the basket, every member is getting 15 points. Does that make sense? Got it. All right. Oh, here's the deal. If you drop the ball, you're going to put that one person back. One person back in line. You can't put it under your own neck. Okay? Ready, set, go! Got it? Go! Good job. You got it.
Hashtag me to the next ball. Wait. Okay.
We're doing good, Tom.
Side.
You got it. Well done. There you go.
Grabbed it.
Stay. Lean back. Stay leaning. Keep leaning.
Tie out of the way.
Good job. Let's go, team!
Hey.
Kelly, come back!
I'll be there. I just want to keep him honest.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, wait, we haven't even gone that way yet. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Hold on. You got a video. Hold on.
Let's please give Jesse Fairbanks a round of applause. Congratulations for 15 points is not an easy score to add on those computers. So while we wait for Jesse Fairbanks to tabulate that score, I will ask you, Land Shark, if you win the Game Show, where will you go?
Home.
Texas.
Ireland.
France.
Jail.
Go time land.
Hawaii.
The Office.
The answer. The Arctic. A bar. Anyway. 9, but everyone's a winner here. All right.
I just want to go to Disney World.
More Disney World. Spelunking at Disney World. Disney.
To the internet to pay my law school
The
debts.
internet.
Sweden.
Studio
54.
No. Fiji. All right. Jesse Fairbanks, do we have any time for a second?
I do not believe we do, no.
Great.
Alright, so everybody, you all did very, very well, but 3 teams did better than the others. So, let's start off with our third place winners, coming in with a total of 61 points. I want you to put your hands together for Go Time and Alderman. Alderman, recount!
You're taking home a limited edition water bottle from our newest attraction. our newest attraction right now. That's where we will teach. That's our axe throwing range upstairs, where we will teach you how to compete with the best of them. Also, you can put any kind of beverage you like in there. Let's give it up for Go Time!
All right, second place. Looks like our second place winners come in with 67 points. Let's hear it for Hellraiser and Nothing to Prove.
Hellraiser and Nothing to Prove. Each of you is taking home a pass to our signature escape room. Trapped in a room with a zombie. We've got a zombie on a chain. Every 5 minutes, the chain will grow longer, and hopefully you'll get out before the zombie gets you. Let's go for Hellraiser!
And finally, everybody, we have got our #1 winners. That lightning round really helped push them over the top with a total of 83 points. Let's hear it for our new game show kings, Tex and Landshark!
Not only are you getting a water bottle and a pass to trap in the room with a zombie, you are now our game show king!
So all bow down!
Yes! All bow down to your new game show king!
We're not worthy!
Let's dance out, everyone! Put it out! Put it out! Bring it in! Bring it in! And get it upstairs! Come to the dance floor, everyone. We're not done. Come to the dance floor.
Come and dance on this dance floor for us, everybody.
And this has been the Game Show. We hope you've had as good a time as we have. We love you. Good night. Mwah.